It's the time of the year that we really embrace the holiday spirit, and that holiday spirit brings comfort to many families in need, many of whom would not have much to give their loved ones if not for places like Metropolitan Ministries. And that is where we find our Bill Logan. And Bill, through Metropolitan Ministries, the community really comes out for those in need.
You've got that right, John, and it's the same story that we see year in and year out. It's a common sort of Christmas story out here. Of course, this is the big tent, one of those Christmas stories that we see just like the one here. The manger, that is, of course, a very typical scene of the season. But then so, too, is what we're finding out here with Metropolitan Ministries. This tent, also a very typical scene of the season. It has become as much a part of Christmas in Tampa as lights strung in palms, this annual gathering of do-gooders by the dozen amongst the tons of toys and aisles full of food. As Metropolitan Ministries does its best to ensure a happy Christmas for some 26,000 plus people who might not have been able to, for whatever reason, afford to carry on their own personal holiday plans.
We continue to see new families that have never been to Metropolitan Ministries before, that didn't know how to ask, didn't want to ask, and just felt like, because it's always for their kids. They want their kids to have a special Christmas like we all do.
Tim Marks has been with the giving group here for 6 years, starting when unemployment hovered at less than 4%. Now that those figures have doubled, there are now more needy than ever, and this year's seen a dip in donations.
God bless those who give, because there's a lot of people who are getting toys for their children.
Because of that generosity.
Oh, amen.
Even as clients queued up to gather the food and clothes and toys in what can only be described as a well-oiled and staffed volunteer venue, we saw last-minute donations coming in. There may have been a trailer load or two less coming in from some locations, but everyone here knows every little bit counts.
Probably about a 20% shortfall from what we had just given last year, but as people respond to the stories, we've been able to meet the need of everybody who comes.
Has been located right next has forced the move over here down a little bit closer toward the Hillsborough River. Donations are still being accepted, though, right now. Reporting live this noon in Tampa, Bill Logan, ABC Action News.